Well, welcome everyone to the Town of Conception Bay South's presentation of Budget 2025. I'd like to welcome all members of council who have joined us here this evening and senior staff for the town, and also representatives from CUPE Local 3034 with us in the back of the room. Thank you for coming for the presentation of our budget. And as with tradition, I will now turn it over to Deputy Mayor Andrea Goss for the presentation of this year's budget. Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor Bent. Good evening, Your Worship, councillors, and residents of Conception Bay South. As Deputy Mayor and Chair of the Administrative and Financial Services Committee, I am pleased to present Budget 2025. This budget is designed to strengthen our town's foundation by delivering core services for a healthy, safe community where people and businesses can thrive. This marks the fourth budget presented by this council and the final one of our current term. As we approach an election year, we can reflect on our journey. On behalf of all of council, I can confidently say it has been a privilege to serve this community, and we believe we have served it well. We have not only listened to and engaged with our residents, but have also acted on their feedback, ensuring that the needs and goals of our community are met. Tonight, we are proud to present a budget that once again reflects a council that listens, engages, and most importantly, acts. Before we present Budget 2025, it is essential to understand the economic context in which we operate. Conception Bay South continues to grow and firmly holds its place as the second largest municipality in this province with over 27,000 residents. Year to date, we have seen 40 new businesses established and 107 new housing starts. Additionally, we have seen the approval of 4 new subdivisions. When completed, these developments will add 92 new lots to our community, a $3.8 million investment by the private sector. I would also like to report that the town has achieved its highest ever business tax revenues of $3.3 million, thanks to our expanding commercial base and council's pro-business mindset. This growth, combined with responsible fiscal management, positions us to continue investing in priorities that matter most to our residents. For 2025, overall revenue is projected to increase by approximately $1.8 million compared to 2024, including $1.3 million in additional property tax revenues. Through our successful debt reduction strategy, there will be no new borrowing in 2025. Since 2019, the town's annual debt payments have decreased by $1.4 million, reducing our total debt from over $26 million to less than $17 million in 2024. This strategy has eased the pressure on our tax levels over recent years and helped position us to make some of the key investments we will be discussing this evening. This is a testament to Council's fiscally responsible approach. Your Worship, tonight we are presenting a balanced budget of $44.3 million. This reflects a 4.3% increase over 2024. Budget 2025 is focused on responsible debt management, upholding core services, and expanding the well-being of Conception Bay South. Despite ongoing global economic challenges over the past 3 years of this council's term, such as the rising interest rates and costs beyond our control, we have diligently found ways to ensure this is a hold-the-line budget. To demonstrate such, I would like to announce the following. No increase to the residential mill rate, remaining at 7.6. No increase to the commercial mill rate, remaining at 11.5. No water and sewer rate increases, remaining at $635 per residential unit and $930 per commercial unit. We will continue our 12-month interest-free monthly payment plan and various property tax reduction initiatives. Residents may continue to benefit from the seniors' property tax reduction, seniors' property tax incentive, and the low-income tax reduction. We will continue to waive fees for all residential improvement permits for projects such as general repairs, decks, sheds, and fences. This initiative of council began in 2021 and has saved residents approximately $87,000 since that time. For the second year in a row, we will continue to waive business permit fees for home-based businesses. For the second year in a row, we will also continue to support the development of much-needed housing by eliminating building permit fees for projects approved under federal and provincial affordable and rental housing programs. We will continue with a 50% reduction in building permit fees for multi-unit developments to encourage inclusivity in our community planning. Under those programs and initiatives, 6 developments have been approved that, when built, will bring 51 new affordable housing units to the market. Construction has already started on one of those projects for a 10-unit building. Listening to the residents has been critical in shaping this budget, and we have heard their calls to change the way we administer pet adoptions. In 2025, pets being adopted will now be spayed or neutered before being reintroduced into the community. As a result, the pet adoption fee will now include a subsidized cost for spaying or neutering, ensuring these animals are responsibly cared for before adoption. We are also introducing 2 new measures within the Planning and Development Department to improve compliance and ensure fairness. On a go-forward basis, a non-compliance surcharge will apply to work such as demolition, construction, or development that proceeds without obtaining the required written permit from the town, beginning January 1st, 2025. It reflects our commitment to holding everyone accountable to the same standards. A permit compliance security, a refundable interest-bearing deposit, will be required for certain projects where additional financial security is deemed appropriate. This deposit will encourage compliance with town regulations. These additions have been made to promote responsible development, streamline administrative processes, and better serve our community. Your Worship, I will now make an important announcement as it relates to new endeavors. A key highlight of Budget 2025 is the town assuming ownership of the Manuals River Hibernia Interpretation Center. Starting January 1st, 2025, the town will assume ownership of the Manuals River Hibernia Interpretation Center, ensuring its long-term viability, assuming the responsibility for future programming, and opening new opportunities for growth. This decision follows years of partnership with Manuals River Community, Inc., and it comes at the request of the Board of Directors and with the agreement of their membership, who voted in support of this decision at a special meeting last night. The organization has become heavily burdened with the financial demands of day-to-day operations, like upkeep of the building and snow removal contracts. By assuming ownership, the town will relieve them of this responsibility, allowing them to focus on their core mission of environmental education and stewardship. As part of this transition, Council is more than doubling its annual contribution toward the operating cost, increasing from $125,000 to $300,000. A portion of this funding will continue to support the maintenance of the center's cherished trails, ensuring residents and visitors will enjoy their breathtaking beauty and rich archaeology. In the new year, Council will prioritize a new focus for the facility. This process will include close collaboration with the board and other stakeholders to create a smooth transition plan and explore opportunities to revamp the center's programming. While many details are still being finalized, one thing is certain: we will honor all existing wedding bookings for 2025. Manuel's River has become a top wedding destination, and we certainly have no cold feet about ensuring that those bookings are fulfilled. This partnership not only secures the future of Manuel's River, but also expands the indoor space available to our residents. One of the most consistent demands heard by this council during public engagement and in our recreation and cultural master plan, it also creates opportunities for greater integration with town programs and services, strengthening its role as an inclusive, accessible hub for the community. This is a win-win scenario. We extend a heartfelt thanks to Manuel's River Community, Inc. for their tireless efforts running the center over the years. We look forward to building on this legacy and working together to enhance the center's offerings and enrich our community for generations to come. Now that we have just discussed a significant project for 2025, I would like to keep the momentum going with more exciting investments into wellness and recreation. As part of the 2025 Canada Summer Games, the town will invest $130,000 through cash and in-kind contributions to create an enriching experience as we proudly host both the soccer event in conjunction with the CBS Soccer Association and the sailing event in partnership with the Royal Newfoundland Yacht Club. This prestigious competition will showcase incredible national talent, highlighting our community's spirit and beauty, attract visitors from across the country, and generate economic benefits. We are certainly excited to welcome these games to Conception Bay South. Responding to residents' calls for an upgraded playground at one of our most beloved outdoor spaces, Topsail Beach Rotary Park, Council will invest $350,000 to create a safe, accessible, and enjoyable play space for families and children. We will allocate $300,000 to upgrade the bridge at Sergeant Ned Nugent's Field, a critical investment that ensures safe access for athletes and visitors to the town's rugby facility. In Remembrance Square, we are dedicating $30,000 to enhance the Stony Hill tennis courts and $100,000 to upgrade the Jim Crosby baseball field. These improvements will keep our facilities attractive and enjoyable for recreational activities and events. In addition, Council is supporting the CBS Baseball Association in pursuing external funding for further upgrades. These significant investments reflect our commitment to fostering active lifestyles and enhancing the spaces where our community connects, plays, and grows. Investments in recreation and leisure services are only one part of building a strong and healthy community. To support these efforts, we are also prioritizing several critical infrastructure projects that enhance safety and long-term sustainability. In 2025, the town will embark on one of the largest capital works programs in its history, reflecting the tremendous growth and development of our community. Project highlights include an investment of $3.8 million in water and sewer upgrades, with $1.5 million allocated for upgrades to the water transmission main, $1.3 million allocated for water and sewer infrastructure upgrades throughout the community, and $900,000 on upgrades to the wastewater treatment plant. As a listening council, we have heard concerns from residents in the West End, particularly those living near the plant, about the unpleasant odor that can sometimes arise. We are committed to maintaining a high quality of life for our residents, which is why we have engaged a consultant to find a solution. In 2025, we will invest $100,000 in an odor control pilot project at the plant to explore potential solutions. An investment of $5 million for street and sidewalk upgrades, which includes several focus areas. We are allocating $400,000 to install 700 meters of new sidewalk in the Topsail and Kelligrews areas, and $1.2 million to install new street paving throughout the community. A large project under this category is the replacement of the Seal Cove Bridge at a cost of $2.4 million, while another is a $1 million investment at Gateway Drive to complete street upgrades in preparation for new development. The new Community Lifestyle Center will be a catalyst for attracting future investment, and we are focused on keeping the area appealing to potential developers. A commitment to the sustainability of the Long Pond Inner Harbor breakwater, an area that has become vulnerable to breaches, most notably during the Snowmageddon storm of 2020. We are committed to finding a permanent solution to protect our shoreline. In 2025, we will begin a multi-year initiative to stabilize and enhance the Inner Harbor breakwater, with plans to work on the design phase next year. Once completed, the investment is estimated at $15 million, $6 million of which will be from federal funding sources. To support these projects and the growing demands of our community, we are investing $1.5 million in a modernized municipal fleet, ensuring efficient snow clearing, waste collection, road maintenance, and emergency services. To further meet the demands of population growth and community development, we are expanding our workforce, adding additional positions, including a new management position for the Conception Bay South Fire Department to strengthen their emergency response, having responded to over 1,200 emergency calls this year. Another development control coordinator for the busy summer months to manage the increasing housing demands and to help reduce wait times for permits. An engineering assistant manager to help oversee our growing capital works requirements. Another public works supervisor to enhance service delivery, particularly for the 24/7 winter operations. These investments enhance our capacity to meet community needs and ensure a secure and resilient foundation for future economic growth. This now brings me to key milestones in driving economic activity. In 2024, we signed an agreement with Colliers East as the exclusive real estate broker for the Gateway development. When it comes to attracting new businesses, an area of high interest for our residents and a priority for this council, it is important to note that relationship building takes time and patience. That said, I am pleased to report that our partnership with Colliers East is progressing smoothly. We are having productive discussions, and 2025 holds promising opportunities for new developments in the Gateway area. Council remains deeply committed to advancing the Community Lifestyle Center at the Gateway, which will focus on sports and recreation enhancements. Our aim is to commence engineering and site preparation in 2025 as we continue pursuing funding arrangements with government. We also remain committed to attracting new business throughout our town. Last year, we partnered with the City of St. John's and the Town of Paradise to form Advantage St. John's, a regional economic development agency with a mission to attract investment, support local talent, and grow the economy across the capital region. In 2025, we will invest $150,000 in this regional economic approach. We believe we are stronger working as a region. This funding aligns with our broader vision for Conception Bay South and the region as a thriving business hub. In addition, we are excited to announce that the Conception Bay South Fire Department will host the 2025 Fire Fit Championships. This competitive regional competition highlights the extraordinary skills and endurance of firefighters, and we are allocating $30,000 to support the event. This initiative not only celebrates the strength and bravery of our firefighters, but also boosts morale and economic activity within our town. Your Worship, as you can see, Council remains committed to projects that benefit the well-being of our community and that lay a foundation for sustainability and prosperity. In 2024, we saw progress across several key initiatives. We completed 2.3 kilometers of street upgrades, installed 1.5 kilometers of new water and sewer infrastructure, and just finished the final 4 kilometers of the CBS Trailway West, making it a full 18-kilometer coastal active transportation route spanning from Spruce Hill Road in the east end to Indian Pond in the west. From our long-standing traditions of Winterfest and the Kelligrew Soiree to exciting new events like Ribfest, our festivals continued to celebrate the incredible local talent, vibrant culture, and community spirit of Conception Bay South, offering a diverse lineup of fun and accessible activities. Of course, who could forget the success of our inaugural half marathon, the Trailway Trek. Not only was it a resounding success for participants, but it also put us in the international spotlight when Joshua the Goat joined the race, conquering the course with the runners and earning his very own finisher's medal. We also launched an ATV pilot project to enhance recreational opportunities, which will soon undergo a thorough review. Furthermore, the Topsail soccer turf received a $940,000 upgrade thanks to the support of the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador and the CBS Soccer Association, ensuring another state-of-the-art facility for players of all levels and abilities. As we enter the final year of our current term, we reflect on these accomplishments and the progress we have made. With this in mind, we have allocated $230,000 for the upcoming municipal election, including a vote-by-mail option to ensure easier accessibility for all voters. Looking ahead to 2025, we are committed to listening, engaging, and acting, just as we have throughout our terms, continuing to progress measures and projects that benefit this beautiful community. In conclusion, I want to extend a sincere thank you to our engaged residents who actively participated in the budget feedback process through online surveys and public forums. Your valuable input was instrumental in shaping the direction of our fiscal planning. I would also like to express thanks to my council colleagues, town staff, both management, and those representing CUPE Local 3034 for what they accomplished with the resources allocated. A special mention goes to the Director of Finance for her continued efforts in steadfast fiscal management and her work with Council to prepare the municipal budget. Budget 2025 is focused on making Conception Bay South the community of choice in this province. Thank you, and we look forward to our continued growth and success.